Hello, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Vital Healing. My name is Dr. Candida Schwartz. I'm a naturopathic doctor practicing in Mid-Coast, Maine. I'm also an intuitive healer as well as a craniosacral therapist. And this is my first official video for YouTube. I did a little introductory one a few days ago. And today I just kind of randomly picked Thursdays. And I didn't even think about this, but it's the full moon, and it's the final of a series of 3 super moons, which means that the moon is really close to the earth. There were big moons these last 3 cycles, and this is the 3rd one, and it's actually the last super moon of 2020. So there's a lot of insight, there's a lot of clarity, a lot of freedom, a lot of letting go that happens with the full moon. Secrets are revealed under the full moon because there's the most light in the sky. It's the end of a cycle. And when it's really close and it's this big moon, it's just really extra intense. So I was thinking about all of the things that I love to do. I am a naturopathic doctor, and I will be doing a recipe today that's connected to our hormones and overall health. Just a simple recipe that I love to do for my family, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I love the moon, and I knew Thursday the 7th was the full moon. I mean, I knew it was, but I didn't put it together. And so it just seemed fitting that my first class would be centered around the moon. This big, beautiful, illumination in the sky, kind of the hidden mystery, the feminine, the light in the darkness. It goes, from a new moon where there's no light in the sky, to the little fingernail in the sky, to a half moon, to a full moon, which is what we're under today, where there's the most in the sky, and then on the other side, another half, fingernails, and then another new moon cycle. So under the full moon, like I said, there is completion, there's awareness, there's clarity, there's freedom. But under a Scorpio full moon, which is what we're experiencing today, Scorpio, for the chart, for everybody's chart, for just the astrological chart, so it'll be different specifically for each of us, depending on our our chart, our personal, moment we were born chart, natal chart. And but for everybody, Scorpio rules the 8th house, which is kind of the hidden. It's death, it's rebirth, it's those taboo subjects that nobody really wants to talk about, right? It's sex, but it's almost like, it's not like lovemaking, it's like, for lack of a better word, kind of like those desires that we have, those sexual desires and wants that we're not super comfortable sharing, not super comfortable, we don't feel super safe talking about. It's because it is the death house as well as the rebirth house. And then it's also, other people's money. So like inheritances, debt. Under a Scorpio moon, Scorpio is probably the most intense sign. It's a water sign. It's fixed water. So there's a lot of stubbornness. There's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of stuckness in the brain under a Scorpio moon. So with this moon, there's a lot of healing that's being offered, a lot of transformation, a lot of clarity, a lot of awareness. So Scorpio is very connected, and moons are very connected to the pelvic bowl and all of the reproductive organs. This is considered the 2nd chakra, or the sacral chakra. And so it all seemed really fitting to do a talk today about how to take care of our sacral chakras, and to just kind of notice what feels stuck in this space. If we take a few minutes to breathe or do a meditation, an Epsom salt bath could be really great. It's always a really great thing to do under the full moon. So you might want to just kind of think about that as we do a small little meditation at the end. So our recipe today, these are little raw balls that I just call them kind of like, raw balls. They're filled with fiber and protein. They are filled with rich in minerals and irons and vitamin E and let's see, so magnesium, calcium, antioxidants, omega-3s, specifically ALA. So these are really great for, omega-3s in general are really great. That's the omega you want it to be rich in. You want there to be a ratio within your food that has omegas, this omega fatty acids. So you want there to be more omega-3 in ratio to omega-6. Omega-6s tend to have a little bit more of an inflammatory reaction in the body, although there are health benefits. But so if you have more omega-3s, you will have some additional, you'll have more of the health benefits. Antioxidants, great for eye health, great for cardiovascular health, blood sugar regulation, insulin resistance, digestive health, really great for the hormones, which is a big reason why I'm doing this specifically today. Brain health, antioxidants, so really great for cell health, health at a cellular level, at a mitochondrial level. So what we're going to do is take a 1/4 cup of oats. I do gluten-free Bob's Red Mill oats. Just in there. If you are paleo, you can substitute this with a paleo granola. You could add more nuts and seeds. I would just chop them up. You could add like a quinoa cereal that's paleo friendly. You could do coconut. You could do just more oils, more seeds, more nuts. Let's see. Those are what's coming to mind right now. And then mix-ins. This is where you make it fun and creative. A 1/4 cup. I did goji berries because they're such great antioxidants. They're really good for iron, especially if you have like an anemic profile or just you're run down. You're just kind of low energy. Fatigued. And then I also did cocoa nibs, just because they're so yummy and tasty and they have such a nice crunch to them. And of course they have nutritional health benefits. Cacao has health benefits. It's a great antioxidant, although they are roasted. So I should say that everything we're putting in today is raw. Nothing's cooked, it's not altered in any way. And then I'm doing a 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts. Again, because so rich in vitamin E, magnesium, the omega-3s. And then I'm doing a 1/4 cup of a ground, and I grind it myself in a seed processor, like a coffee bean, grinder, or you could do your Vitamix or, a food processor. I did hemp and flax. Hemp has a lot more protein, so that's why I like to add a little bit of the hemp. And I just want to say at this point, this is where you get connected to your hormones. If you are in the first half of your cycle, the follicular phase, that's how I remember it, follicular phase. So that's the day 1 of bleed until around day 14 if you have a 28-day cycle. You want to increase hemp, chia, flax, and pumpkin seeds. Those are going to naturally increase and balance the hormonal levels to kind of favor estrogen, because estrogen builds. In theory, you want to build the endometrial lining, because at ovulation, in theory, there needs to be a nice cushiony, healthy space for a baby to implant, right? In theory, right? We're not going to have a baby every month, right? But this can also be connected to anything that you're creating, right? You could be, in your second chakra, and you're in that beautiful space of the womb, or the reproductive organs, whether you're a man or a woman. This is a space of creativity. It's a space of sensuality. It's a space of self-care, of self-nurture. It's an intuitive space. It's a mysterious space. So you can have this mix if you'd like, right? However, if you're in your second half of your cycle, so day 14 until your next bleed, that's the luteal phase. In that cycle, we want to increase the natural progesterone of our body. Progesterone is what takes care of baby. It takes care of mama and baby. So if you take the blood and analyze the blood of a pregnant woman, her progesterone's through the roof, because, like I said, it's nurturing, it's calming, it's caring. So you would substitute this quarter cup with ground sesame or sunflower seeds. I will write all of this in the description, just so you know. But in theory, okay, so another thing I should say is, in theory, the new moon is day one. We bleed on the new moon and we ovulate on the full moon. The reason why I'm choosing is because I'm a little off in my cycle. So I'm choosing to do the follicular ones, because I'm going to be eating these, right? But so I'll let you decide. I should also say that this is really great for women, whether you still have a uterus and or ovaries, whether you if you're not bleeding any longer, you're perimenopausal, you're postmenopausal, this can really help with, just in general, the hormones that we naturally have, and syncing up with the moon cycle. So if you are no longer bleeding for whatever reason, sync up to the moon cycle. Start this on the new moon with flax, hemp, pumpkin, chia. And then on the full moon, you switch over to sunflower sesame. But again, I'm going to be eating these. And this is where my cycle's at. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So again, I will write this in the description. Another thing I should say, my patients do this. They do these oils specifically because your hair, skin, and nail will also really benefit. Your joints will really benefit from this. It really is like all body healing, this recipe. And then I'm going to, you could do like a quarter of a teaspoon of vanilla extract or almond extract, whatever you like for flavors. I am going to do doTERRA's tangerine. I just really like citrus. It's really uplifting for me. It makes me happy. It brings out my joy, my light. It just makes me happy. So I'm going to do like 5 drops. doTERRA and Young Living, I know, are safe oils for ingestion, the ones that say that they're safe for ingestion. So don't just do this with any tangerine that you buy. Make sure that it's food grade quality. And then I am going to do some Himalayan sea salt. I'm probably just going to do I like things a little salty. My blood pressure is low. So I'm going to do probably 7 turns, which is about a quarter of a teaspoon. And then I'm also going to do this product called inositol powder. This is incredible for healthy ovulation. It's really great for ovarian health in general. It's also really good for like emotional wellness. So I'm going to do just a little. It's just naturally this really nice refreshing sweetness. I'm just going to do a couple of scoops. So it's just one amount. It's optional. You don't have to do it. You could substitute it with any herb that you want to. Hawthorn, any herb that you could just naturally put in this. Calendula, that's edible. Calendula, you could add lemon balm. Melissa would be very calming. I wouldn't do that if you have if you have a thyroid issue. I wouldn't do Melissa. I don't know. That just kind of came to me. I'd have to think about that some more. You can email me if you want. And then I'm doing 3 tablespoons of honey and 1/4 cup of almond butter. You could use any butter, nut or seed butter. You could do peanut butter. I like peanut butter. Peanut butter works for me with my body, but if it doesn't work for you, there are lots of other options. You can make your own or buy it at the store. Get all that goodness out. And then one other thing, I love this Vital Protein collagen peptide. I just love it. It's again, same. We all know the craze with collagen. So I'm just going to do a scoop of the berry. It'll go really nicely with my gojis and my cocoa nibs and my orange extract. And then you just mix and get that all nice and incorporated and put together. It would be easier if I had done it with my KitchenAid, but okay. So then I have a little scoop, and what I do is I just make balls. I do about 2 of these 1 tablespoon, so probably 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons, and then I just put it together, form it, and then it makes a nice little yummy ball. I could eat it now. I could fold this into homemade ice cream, nice cream with the bananas, the frozen bananas. Tons of recipes out there for that. I make several vegan, gluten-free, unrefined sugar paleo ice creams that are delicious. They're on my blog. I'm happy to share those recipes. I'll probably do the cherry sorbet fairly soon. So you could, just crumble them into that. I mean, the omegas. And then what I do after that is I just put it on a Silpat sheet because I don't like to waste all the paper with like parchment and stuff. So I just put it on a Silpat sheet. So I would just finish doing that and then pop this into the refrigerator or the freezer for a half an hour to an hour. And then that's it, right? I can't stress it enough. This is really, you will be really surprised. Your hormones will be a lot more regulated, especially like if you have PMS or you're struggling with perimenopause or postmenopausal symptoms, skin, hair, nails, cardiovascular health, gut health, brain health. Yeah, I've said it all. You're really, really getting a lot of nutrition. Oh, another thing, this is a fun idea to do with kids. Get creative. I really like Wise Woman Herbals. She's got really nice, beautiful tinctures. Her hawthorn tincture I love. It's only about 1/8 of a teaspoon per serving. So you could do the math. This will make about 8 balls. So you'd have 8 days of just getting, being sure that you get really healthy oils for the day. And you could substitute out, you could add a teaspoon or so of that to this. Hawthorn extract Hawthorn's really coming to me right now. Hawthorn is really great because it's really great for cardiovascular health, but it's also really great for allergies, and we're in allergy season. So, any of those antioxidants are really great for allergy seasons because they kind of jump on top of the inflammatory reaction. They kind of get you on top of it. I don't know how else to explain that. They just kind of it's like the it's like the antioxidants kind of get on top of the reaction, so the inflammatory cascade, the runny noses and the eyes and the respiratory and the throat and the ears don't have the reaction, like it doesn't have the symptoms. I hope that made sense. I'm really trying to get used to being on film, being on a camera. Okay, so you could also dunk these in chocolate, melted chocolate. I like the Enjoy Life chocolate. You could add chocolate chips to these if, whatever is going to make your family eat them. I think that's like the biggest thing to be thinking about. So let's see. As we're talking about the moon, I just wanted to show you, I'm also redoing my Vital jewelry line. I really love stones. They're really, really helpful for me. I wear one under my heart in my bra. I have for years to kind of keep my heart calm and grounded and safe. I have my power rings. I just have all of these different things that I do as ritual for myself, as my self-care every day to try to support my overall well-being. And I know that if I put certain stones on my stomach when it's feeling kind of nervous or tight, or I'm not feeling super well, my gut and my nervous system are definitely like my spots in this lifetime that I'm dealing with. So today I wanted to showcase, so I started doing these, this Vital jewelry line in 2011, right after I graduated from medical school. And I don't know if you can see it, but this is one of my more recent ones. The stone is a moonstone, which is obviously really beautiful and healing and nurturing to wear on the full moon and the new moon. But anytime you need to connect with your internal divine feminine, anytime you want some extra intuition, some extra clairvoyance, some protection, some healing work around trauma. The moon is mysterious. It's those dark spots in our psyche that we can hide a lot of trauma, and we can hide a lot of fear, and we can hide a lot of anxiety. And so this one I really love. It's silver plated. Everything's hypoallergenic that I use. And then I made it so, here, I'll just show you. It's on my Etsy store, which I'll also add a link to. You can do the clasp anywhere to make it whatever length you want. And then there's a piece of lapis at the base. Lapis is really good for the third eye. It's really good for quieting our minds and connecting ourselves with our own internal intelligence, our own internal wisdom. But also the other thing that I love about lapis is that it feels royal to me. It feels regal. It feels like queen energy. So this piece specifically is going to bring out your internal empress, queen, goddess, which I love. So to a little meditation. Again, to self-care under this moon. My hands are so sticky. I should have had a wet towel next to me next time. What I'd love to do is some vagus nerve breathing. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale a certain count, hold it, and then we're going to exhale it for longer. And what that does is it stimulates our cranial nerve number 10, which is our vagus nerve. This brings us into our parasympathetic, so it's very calming. It's the space where we can breathe, we can digest our foods, we can just decompress. Again, our balls are also really helpful for this. I can't stress it enough. It's very calming. These balls, these omegas are amazing for that. Magnesium is so relaxing. It's so calming. Okay, enough of that. All right. All right. So what I'd love to do is, because we are connecting and we're doing work in the sacral chakra connecting to the moon, I would love to have the center spot, instead of being our heart today, having it be our pelvic bowl. So what I'd love for you all to do is just kind of wiggle your toes and visualize, get your feet on the floor and visualize a waterfall going down from your crown, down your spine to the tip of your tailbone, and then falling down deep into the earth's crust. Deep, deep, deep into the earth's core, where you connect to that Mama Earth energy. Because remember, the polar opposite of Scorpio is Taurus. So under a full moon, Scorpio, the moon is in Scorpio, but the sun is in Taurus. Taurus is fixed earth. This is very grounding, Venus, activated, loving, loyal energy. But again, they're both very fixed. They're both very stubborn. So just be kind of mindful of where you're feeling resistance anywhere in your body, okay? So visualize that waterfall like you're unzipping Niagara Falls from your crown all the way down your vertebrae, and allow this waterfall to just take away any resistance, any aches or pains, anything that feels icky or swollen or inflamed or emotional or mental or stuck. And just let Mother Earth take it. And then go ahead and wiggle your toes. Ladies, you can do Kegels if that feels good to you. Let's spin our feet chakra. And go ahead and take some nice deep breaths. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, hold it, 2, 3, drop the jaw, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just kind of notice the powerful energy that is starting to kind of flow in your energy field, in your body, in your soul. Just kind of notice what this release feels like as we connect to earth energy. And then let's go ahead and ask the earth to recycle everything that we just let go of, anything that got lit up as we were talking today, like, yeah, I'm having really horrible PMS today, or wow, I'm really struggling with some emotional memories that are really intense for me. You know, anything, any aches, pains, anything at all on any level of your entire being, go ahead and let it go down that waterfall and ask Mother Earth to recycle it. And as you do, I'm going to invite you on the inhale to pull up all of that earth energy, blessing every cell of your entire body, from your feet to your legs, to your hips, to your bladder, as we arrive at the sacral chakra in the center of the pelvic bowl. And then we're going to hold it there. And then on the exhale, we're going to shoot that beautiful energy on the exhale up, up, up through the body, up, 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 reaching up through the crown and reaching up through, saying hello to the moon, the sun, the stars, reaching up to your higher self, where you meet God or divine and all of your higher information, whatever you believe is out there. Your highest healing vibrational self. And then you're going to hold it. You'll be on the exhale. So then you'll breathe, you'll inhale all of that beautiful spirit energy, blessing every cell of your entire body, up, down, 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 into the sacral chakra. Once again, hold it. And then you'll exhale, and you'll breathe all of that beautiful spirit energy from the sacral chakra all the way down your hips, your legs, into your feet, and then back into earth. And then we're going to repeat that 3 or 4 times. We'll see what they say. So go ahead and just kind of get ready, and we're gonna do it really slow the first couple of times, and I'll walk us through it. Okay? So wiggle your toes. Why don't we cut the waterfall and do another waterfall? And just notice what spirits are showing up for you. I'm really strongly seeing the Archangel Uriel and Michael. So, but ask whatever spirits you believe in. God, Jesus, Mother Mary, any of the Buddhas, any of the goddesses, or I'm sorry, Buddha, any of the goddesses, any whoever you believe is out there, whatever that spirit source connection is for you, in the masculine and in the feminine, in the spirit and in the earth. I'm sorry if I misspoke. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and pull up all of that earth energy on the inhale. 1, 2, up through the feet, up through the legs. 3, 4, up through the knees, blessing every cell of the body, of the thighs, breathing it into the womb space, into the reproductive organs, into the pelvis. Hold it. 2, 3, and then drop the jaw. Exhale up through the belly, the heart, the throat, the mind, the crown, up through the spirit, and then until you reach that light in the sky, that source point of divine love. And then go ahead and breathe that spirit down your crown, through your mind, through your face, through your throat, through your heart, through your belly, breathing that into the belly, into the lower belly, into the second chakra, holding it. And then drop the jaw, exhale, breathe all of that spirit energy down the legs, into the feet, and then go back to that earth space, hold it. And then inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it in the sacral chakra. Exhale, breathe that energy up through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Grab onto spirit. Take a nice, hold it, and then breathe that energy, spirit, down through your upper body. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it in the sacrum. 2, 3. Take another sip. And then exhale, drop the jaw, make some noise if you feel like you want to just let some stuff out. And then go back into that earth energy, nice and slow. Good. Hold that earth energy. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe that energy. Let it catch up and fill up the sacrum. 2, 3, hold it, take an extra sip, drop the jaw, exhale, breathe that energy out, shoot it up through your upper body, up through spirit, reaching up to spirit. Good. And then inhale, spirit, inhale, 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 up, down through the upper chakra, arriving at the sacral chakra in the pelvic bowl. Hold it. 2, 3, drop the jaw, exhale, breathe that energy down through the central channel, down through the legs, down through the body. And last time, breathe, make it count, breathe that energy, that earth energy, fill up, bless every single cell that it touches through your body, through your grounding, arriving at the pelvic bowl. Hold it. 2, 3. Exhale, drop the jaw, make some noise. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach up to spirit. 7, 8. Hold it. 2, 3. Grab onto spirit. Breathe that energy down. Inhale, 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 inhale. Arrive at the sacrum. All of that beautiful spirit energy. Hold it. And then exhale, nice slow exhale, going back to earth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now just breathe and just feel your central core channel. Notice any other things that feel stuck or blocked. Anything that got lit up, anything that's continuing to unravel. Good. So drink lots of water. Like I said, Epsom salt bath, go for a walk, do some earthing. If you could walk somewhere in nature by water, that would be, because Scorpio is the water sign. It's like fixed water. So beautiful water sign. And we'll see you next Thursday, late morning, probably around 11:30ish, for another health talk about something that's connected to something spiritual that's going on. And then I will incorporate either a recipe or just something that kind of touches on the physical body, the mental body, and the spirit body, connecting us all as a soul, inviting all of us to connect with each other, to co-create with each other, and raise our vibrations, upgrade our lives. That's my goal. That is just always my goal. If you have any questions, you can reach me at vitalhealthclinic.net. There's all of my information there. Again, everything's below. You could like, subscribe if you're enjoying this. If you have any comments, please let me know. But like, subscribe, and then turn on the notification bell, and you'll know when I've uploaded another video or if I'm going live, because I might do that too. Thank you again. And my goal was to make this 20 minutes, but I'm chitty chatty. So let me know how you feel about the length, the information, if you have any questions. And again, everything will be listed below. Thank you so much. Happy moon. Take really great care of yourself and be well. Thank you.